I think if you look at what's been happening in the consumer space for the last year or so, they've been pulling back on certain items. If you look at Nike, Starbucks, firms like this, they've been showing kind of sales slowdowns as a result. And like you said, these areas like Walmart, where consumers know they can kind of get good value for money, they're kind of putting all their money here and they're flocking to this for the bare essentials that they need. So some firms are losing out as a result of what's happening, but then other firms like Walmart, as you mentioned, are the ones actually gaining from that.
All right, let's set retail aside for a moment. Let's talk about the biggie here, AI and NVIDIA set to report numbers tomorrow. Everyone wants a piece of the AI pie, but valuations are super lofty. What do you make of it all? Should we continue to buy into that space, especially since we know that NVIDIA might not even be meeting those very lofty expectations tomorrow?
So this is where it gets very tricky. You know, everyone is interested in AI. We hear all the time about how it's going to revolutionize our workplaces, maybe make some of us redundant even. But actually getting down into it and investing in those companies is another matter. It's very easy to throw money at the obvious targets like NVIDIA or ASML in Europe. But the problem is, as valuations get lofty and they get disconnected from the realities, the expectations just get so high going into earnings season. So, you know, so far these companies have been delivering, which is great, and it's supported those share prices. But the danger, and our bottom-up analysis shows this, that companies like NVIDIA are now overvalued. And as we get more into that overvalued territory, it gets more dangerous every single earnings season. If they miss, then the shares could fall big time.
It gets more dangerous, but at the same time, it doesn't mean that this rally can't continue. So what do you think, on balance, the market will do, given that there's so much FOMO out there? Many people have missed last year's rally in NVIDIA and the rest of the Max 7, though I should, of course, add that it's no longer the Max 7 that are driving the gains. It really is the Mac 5.
Yeah, indeed, indeed. So I think, look, there is still huge interest in themes, you know, and Morningstar, we look at thematic funds as well, and we're seeing still huge inflows into areas like AI. So the interest hasn't waned there. So I think that should tell you that the money is still chasing it. But as I said, you know, all it takes is one earnings season slip now, and that could certainly change people's minds about how much money they're willing to throw at a specific space.